Good morning, guys. What is up? It's I, the Crypto Otaku, bringing you the crypto, the chaos, and the news. But no coffee. I got no coffee. My coffee machine broke. Damn it. How's it going, guys? How's it going in the chat? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Is it a good morning, though? Markets just opened in the red, guys. In the red. We're going to go over it. Otaku, yes, Moto J in the house. How's it going? Crypto JPEG here as well. How's it going, Crypto JPEG? Jeez. XCN, let's go. Yeah, it looks like XCN's having a breakout. Is it? Man, this is why I have you guys, man. Oh, no, it's coming down. It's going down to Pound Town. XCN. Yeah, so it looks like it's testing its next level of resist our support. But, yeah, we'll get into all this stuff. We'll take a look at, of course, our favorite coins right now because it's not looking really good, guys. I think Bitcoin might have a little bit of a breakout maybe towards the end of the day, but we'll have to see. We'll see where we stand because gold is at all-time highs. That's right. Gold's back at all-time highs. All right, let's get the Gansu mascots out of here and get on with the show. There we go. Okay. Man, my computer is on the fritz today. The Dixie right now, guys, is dead. We're halfway down. 99 down to 99.5, halfway down to 100, right? So yeah, we're probably gonna see the Dixie fall off today. Probably producing a new low for the year. It's looking pretty red out there today, guys. Looking pretty red out there. Let's get into some of the other stuff going on right now. I got a French press. Go get a French press. Yes, 100% with you, man. I love French press coffee. Good morning. All coffee in hand. Ready for the chaos, says Milk Money. I got nothing. I got nothing but chaos. That might be enough just for me. You just woke me up with the guitar. I do that to myself as well. Jim Daringer in the chat. Yes, let's see. We got, hey, my bear pennant is playing out for XCN. Yeah, we are rolling on over. About ready to test 0016. Next level of resistance would be 0012. The next big one, anyway. Hopefully it doesn't come down to that. But yeah, looking at 0014, then with 0012. Tumbling down and eliminating all of our gains this year. Still wondering when gold is going to stop. The chart is unreadable. Just goes up. It is. It really is. Moto J saying, I'm working on manifesting on an XCM pump. I'm fine with this. I'm fine with everything dumping right now. About the ready to sell my house. So if it could just keep dumping for another month, it probably won't. It'll probably be back up before you know it. All right, guys, let's see what's going on with Bitcoin today. Bitcoin sitting at 83.8 this morning. Again, we pretty much called it yet again. Last night, of course, going with our baseline bearish predictions. Of course, that's where we were kind of feeling last night, right? Creating this kind of channel stuck between what was it, 82 or 83.5 and about 90 or 80, 85, 86, somewhere in that range. The Bears were definitely putting up a fight right around 85K. They did not give that back to us. Obviously, we did not see a reversal back at 84.25, and then we of course fell back down. But of course, your daily reminder why I'm sick.
We're gonna win so much, you may even get tired of winning. You're gonna say, please, too much winning. Can't take it anymore.
Too much winning, especially when we're sitting here about ready to break a support this morning at 83K. Well, we hold up. Well, I can tell you gold is holding up. Gold's holding up pretty well. It's actually breaking all-time highs. Yeah, all the markets right now are opening in the red. SPY, yeah, you know, guys, the spider, the SP 500 is about ready to roll on over too, mimicking XCN's chart right now. Yeah, this chart's a mess. Oh my god, let's see, 1 hour. Yeah, it's just a mess, freaking mess chart, messy chart. Yeah, so they're probably going to lose that here soon. We got the NASDAQ as well. It's producing the same similar pattern. Yeah, the DXY. It's just like, dead cat bouncer. Let's just keep going, guys. Let's keep going. Send this thing down to the oblivion. Let's roll on that on down. Where were we? I had to backtest this really far out. Yeah, right around there where we're at right now. Has to break down underneath 98.6 left next. So hopefully we can get into the 98 region for the Dixie. And then we're going down to, damn, 89.5. Jeez. Yeah, this is going to roll on over pretty soon if we do not get this this trade war situated with China. The oh wow, I forgot I still had stuff on this chart. What? Latest Fed rate hikes level in 20 years. Next Fed FOMC meeting. Oh yeah, man, I had forgot I wrote on this thing years ago. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I had gold. Yeah, the dollar burning. Oh my god, that was a long time ago. That was 2021, 22 when I was writing on this thing. Wow, I cannot believe it kept this information. Wow, this is insane. It gets inflation. This is crazy. I wrote this a long time ago. Let me pull this up. Let me see what I had here. Oh god, I'm not even showing my chart right now, guys. You guys are looking at me still on the multiple cameras. Can you see that little chart right there? I got it. Ridiculous, guys. Ridiculous to put up with my crap that long. You guys are awesome. Anyway, so what I'm showing you guys right now is actually the Dixie. I had no idea, but apparently, if you close a tracked chart and open it back up years later, it still has all your information on that chart. That's insane. That's insane. Of course, I'm utilizing this for free. That's right. That's right.
What are you, stupid?
Don't pay for something you get for free. Yeah, so let's actually go into, I want a higher time frame. What is than a month? Let's go into the 3 month. I want to see something. There we go. I guess that'll work. That'll work. Oh, wow. I just cannot believe that TradingView does this for their customers. That's insane. For their free ones. Not so much a customer, just like freeloaders like me. But anyway, yeah, the Dixie right now is in free fall. Hopefully we can see a new all-time high for the year, low for the year. The all-time low right now for the year of 2025 is about 99.25. And yeah, we'll see the dollar continue to burn. All right, let's get back into other things. Let's see what's going on with the rest of the world right now and the news as we watch the Dixie roll on out of it. I'm going to keep that in the background. You know what? No, everything's... Oh, I'm like missing light here. I'm like, what is going on? I can't wake up this morning. I got no coffee. No coffee. I got tons of chaos. No coffee. All right, let's get back in the chat and see what you guys are saying this morning. My bear pennant is playing out. Yes, still wondering what the gold not going to stop. Federal Services Businesses Index data came in horrible. Wall Street is not happy. Yet earnings is halfway done, right? I mean, we're pretty much almost done with earnings. Bitcoin right now rallying on this. Fear and the FUD pushing back up to 84K in the morning open. Again, I like to say this too. Every time we roll on over from the evening in the foreign markets, we always like to buy it up. It's a yin and yang, right? The trading is a yin and yang based system. If we dump enough in the in our market, then of course the foreign markets are going to come back and just buy it all up. As we've been seeing this kind of in and out these ranges. We still haven't that much lower to go in order to get to the fire sale target of 75K. So that could still play out too. Again, the longer we go, the higher the fire sale target is. Last time we were talking about the fire sale falling, it was going to be 70K in a big way. Now it's 75K, and then of course we play this on out, and we get tighter and tighter in this channel against the fire sale target. Then yeah, it's going to break on out. You can see it's clear. It's a clear path toward the upside for Bitcoin in the longer macro play. But anyway, let's see what else is going on with the if I can pull it up today, the Bloombergs, the things, all the stuff. We've got what in the world? Kimba's down right now apparently. Kimba the White Snow Lion bringing you the anime reference for my show, but also a free live heat map on YouTube. Jeez. What is going on this morning? What is going on? I just cannot wake up. I need my coffee. I need my coffee. Damn it!
Stupid.
Oh, okay. Looks like he moved his stream again. Okay, there we go. He shuffles this around from time to time. All right, so Kimba is bringing you the live heat map for free. Don't pay for something you can get for free. We've got, let's see, a channel right now. Looks like wow, everyone's starting to build up some, sell orders of right around 80,000. Looking a bit bearish right now, but yeah, we still hold pretty strong around 82, and maybe getting closer to creating a new bottom at 83 and a half, 83. So that's going to be kind of our new bottom for the morning. Hopefully we can hold that up. It gets about right here. That's 80K. So that's our 80K level. That's, of course, the big one. And 83K is right about here. No. Let's clean this up, man. This is a mess. Sorry, guys. 83.5 is probably where we're at, more than likely, on that live heat map, right? Okay, let's get this going. Can I not drag this, really? You're not going to... Is it locked? Come on, man. Come on. There we go. It's locked. 83.5. Okay. So that's what we're looking at right now. Range down between 83.5 and about 86K. Of course, we need a breakout to 85 to get the show really going. And 90K. We need 90K. We need to break 90K so we can get back to 100 and plus $1,000 Bitcoin. All right. So that is what the live heat map is showing us this morning. Again, for free. The Dixie's still looking at 99.5. And let's get into some Bloomberg, see what everyone's talking about after I catch up with the chat. Good morning with the coffees everywhere, guys. Gold has been in the price discovery since January. This is ridiculous against gold right now. Jim Derringer, of course, shouting out gold. Price movement, yes, has been completely explosive since the foreign market opened. It's crazy, guys. Everyone's flocking to gold right now. No one wants to deal with this fiat shit. no one wants to deal with this complete uncertainty right now. God. Ridiculous. Oh my God, guys. Oh my God. I'm a mess. My freaking microphone's on the other side. Let's go. It's just so much. 3,341 for gold right now as it's moving on its way up. Bitcoin right now is still in a little bit of a breakout, a little bit of a run, getting tighter in this channel. Can we see this blow up right now before our eyes? 84,125, 81,146. Getting right above this, yeah, look at this. We're getting right back above this range right here, retesting this previous level of support, which is now resistance from back in, was it Tuesday? It was only a few days ago. Come on, that's not going to hold up at all. We're going to break right through that. We got to get back above these levels here. Man, this chart is a mess, guys. Look at this. I've got the Super Bowl predictions still up from 2 days ago. Of course, we called that. We're tired of winning. Let me clean this chart out. That's ridiculous. All right, let's get the rest of the chat caught up, and then we'll get into Bloomberg and see what else is blowing up with the markets. But this is crazy, guys. Hopefully, we can reach the top of our bullpen, our bull target from yesterday within the next 30 minutes, I'd say, if we continue to see a breakout for Bitcoin. All right, so let's see what's going on. Federal Services Business Index came in horrible. Yes, the gold. Good morning. To be fair, 2021, Bitcoin and crypto probably would have gone to the moon if Uncle Joe didn't start the witch hunts. Joe Biden and his witch hunts. It's 100% true. Also, don't forget the bad actors in the space. FTX, right? Celsius, Three Rose Capital. We had oh my God, we had the banking stuff that happened a year or two later. We had China ban on Bitcoin. There's so much negative FUD news in 2021, of course, to bring our space down, and the likes of course, the 2020s. All right, so Bitcoin's still holding 84K. Will it continue? We'll find out. Morning, Otaku McNerney in the chat. How's it going? Good morning, Strawberry Dragons. I gotta finish saying my good mornings before we can go. Continue on. What's up, man? Any good news? Any news? Any chaotic news? We're waiting. We're still waiting for freaking China and Xi Jinping to talk. What is going on? Audio level is hot garbage. Yeah, I think that was because my mic was on the other side of my studio. I usually stow it over there. Yeah, but let me know if it's good now, guys. It should be good now. Terra Luna, Safe Moon, FTX, Wild Riding 2021. Yes, it was. Terra Luna. Yeah, the Terra Luna collapse. I lost $250. That was a lot of money for me back in 2021. This is a different game now, man. Different game now. A lot of money for me now. There's a lot more zeros on it. My wife just made a Colombian coffee. Smell all over the office. Damn, Tola, he knows how to make some coffee. I need some of that. Salud, otaku, salud. Yeah, Mexican sweetbread. Oh my god, with Mexican sweetbread. I'm not living the life, man. I gotta get out of here. I was actually talking to my dad last night. My parents don't like to hear this, but I'm thinking about Malaysia now. Malaysia, oh my god, it's really cheap. Also Malaysia, but Thailand, Malaysia, I can't make up my mind. Yeah, those are kind of my fallout scenarios. Renouncing my citizenship and just getting the hell on out before they start taxing our Bitcoin. No buy sell button. Shady says Milk Money. What is going on with the buy sell button on what exchange? Let me know, Milk Money, what you're talking about there. Hello, sir. Just joined here. You expecting much from the Fed speech today? We'll find out. We'll definitely find out about that. We're going to get into Bloomberg and see what their things are too. I think Powell will say the following: economy is great. Wall Street can suck it. Maybe. Jim Derringer, it will be the exact same thing he's always said every single time. Yeah, I imagine I'll be along for those lines, says Connor. Crypto Jared in the house too. How's it going? Back to the bunker. That's right, back to the bunker. It's over, guys. Game over. We're done. You're all free to leave now. Jesus. Just in the past, Robinhood. Yes, exactly. Robinhood, of course. We've also seen that of the likes of the valves getting shut off on many exchanges from 2021. Don't forget Coinbase as well. Although they say, I mean, they're much bigger exchange now than they were back in 21. But they do say that they've got it all under wraps. We'll find out in the heat of it. I'm definitely getting out before the heat of it. I'll tell you that. We are nowhere near the top in this entire bull run. Right now, let's get back to the heat map right now. Let's check on that real quick. 83,800. Yeah, we're cutting down a little bit now. And the buy and sell, this buy and sell ranges are building up. Look at this. We're getting a little bit more support now out of Bitcoin sitting where it's at right now, about 83.5. And then, yeah, we're opening up the more room for a breakout towards 90K. But we got to get through at least 85 first. Oh, we'll get there, guys. We'll get there. One day at a time. All right, let's see what the talking heads are talking about on Bloomberg.
And sort of win all of a sudden. There's massive amounts of infrastructure, of knowledge that you have to build, of sales channels. So, I don't think that this is something where in the next handful of months or even the next couple of years.
Looks like Nvidia is free falling right now.
Left completely in the dust. This is not, Friendster versus Instagram. These are companies where it just takes so long to really build a real business. And keep in mind, all that cash that Nvidia has, in this market where there's not a lot of IPOs, they might also decide to do more M&A shopping, because it does seem like this administration is much more friendly to that than the last one. And so if that happens, some of these rivals you're talking about could end up, working for Jensen.
All right, someone needs to change their name, because Grok and Grok is very confusing. A lot of folks immediately go to the Elon Musk startup there and their chatbot. But Sarah, given that you do have this interesting view into the private markets, it's where you also invest as well, the pain, the stress that we're seeing in some of the largest companies out there, NVIDIA just being one example, are we seeing some similar issues pop up in private markets, or what does the landscape look like there?
The landscape is very, very quiet in private markets right now. I think a lot of people had been waiting for liquidity and had hoped that the IPO market would open back up with this new administration. That certainly hasn't happened. We're seeing the opposite with a lot of companies pulling their planned IPOs.
But yeah, it looks like Nvidia right now is about to roll on over, guys. This is where we're at right now. Again, a messy chart. Messy chart. But yeah, it is down right now about 6% from the start of the morning, and it's about free falling right now. So we are dead cat bouncing on a lot of things, hopefully today. Yes, let's keep going. All right, so let's see what else is going on with the news today. Anything breaking coming out of CNBC, all the other news outlets. We can jump over there and take a look. Trump's tariff gamble puts the test as China chokes off critical mineral supplies. There we go, guys. We are just getting started in this thing. It seems like it's going to go on for a while. Market expert unveils investing strategy. What the hell? Japanese YouTuber says tariffs hurt, but tough talk on China is right move. Interesting. Who is that? Japanese, interesting. Yoko Ishui? I missed it.
From what I've observed, the Japanese public is becoming increasingly concerned about the economic consequences of President Trump's new tariff. As someone living in Japan, I naturally worry about the short-term impact on our economy, especially given that we've already endured decades of stagnation, tax hikes, and more recently, global instability. But in the long run, I believe a strong America is in Japan's national interest.
Okay, so that was pretty much nothing. As my stream is crashing. No. Yeah. What is going on with this? That was hard. That was like a nothing.
Such agreement exists, and public sentiment reflects this divide as well. According to the annual Japan-China Public Opinion Survey conducted at the end of last year in 2024, 89% of Japanese respondents said that they had a negative view.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah, so, not everyone's really happy with China. So I guess the response from America right now is in at least our closest allies' favor, but I wouldn't say it's the world's point of view. Again, the world's much bigger than us. We're just one country on this rolling ball in space. Okay. So what else we got? Anything else here? Videos reportedly telling U.S. consumers to buy Chinese fashion items. It's social media. Yeah, they're dumping, man. They're dumping. Oh no, YouTube is not responding. Hopefully my stream is back up and going again, guys. I had some sort of thing just like crash it. Let's get back into the chat real quick. If you can let me know in the chat if you can hear me or not. Everything going smooth still. Crypto Jersey, the bunker. Yes, the bunker. Jim Jerry, it's a wild ride right now. The final contractions before the market is a healthier path. 2023-2024 bull run feels more like correction. Exiting the market. Amazing coins for you saying good morning, everyone. Oh, nice. Good. Thank you, Milk Money. At my favorite show. I appreciate that, Mike. I appreciate that. Let's make it great for her. Yeah, let's make it great for the Japan audience out there. I feel for them right now too, because God, they're still like almost negative 300% public debt to GDP. We are at crazy levels for the entire world right now, mimicking again the debt to GDP ratio that the public sector has, where we saw the likes. The last time we saw this were the likes of course, World War II. Insane territories, of course, pointed out by Kathy Wood last week. That was one of my favorite things to cover last week. No problem, loud and clear. Yes, and then we got Clifford Bushman. Can see here well. Looked like a couple of buffering moments. Thank you for that. All right, we are back on, good to go. Okay, so let's see. Anything else going on with the Bloombergs? Talking heads talking about everything dropping right now.
Micron, ASML, and AMD all down bigly as well.
Let's go!
Tesla off 2.5% today. And this stock, this car, basically was one of the big problems for Hertz. But Hertz is now up 15% after we learned of Bill Ackman's involvement. And Katie, with that, I'll toss it over to you.
Yeah, it was up nearly 30% pre-market. That rally being tempered a little bit right now. As Matt said, Bill Ackman's Pershing Square has disclosed a large stake in this struggling car rental company. Let's get right to Bloomberg's Bailey Lipschultz. Bailey, this is interesting from a number of angles, but one of those angles is that...
All right. They're talking about freaking Hertz. Really?
Bill Ackman and Pershing Square...
I do not love Hertz. Silly stuff. Okay, let's see what else we got going on. The headlines over at Bloomberg as well. Bank of Canada sees a year-long recession in all-out trade war. Well, at least they're honest about it. We cannot confirm or deny we're ever in a recession here in the United States. China open to talks if U.S. shows respect. Names point person. The fate of the global economy and financial markets hinge in a large part of whether the U.S. and China can find a way to avoid a protracted war on trade. Let's dig into that a little bit here. Or maybe I cannot. No, I cannot read on crap on Bloomberg. Let's just continue to check out the highlights and the headlines, because I can't read stuff for free. It's silly. NVIDIA curbs as ASML warnings for global tech stock wrote. AMD sees 800 million charge from AI chip extortion. Oh, wow. Curve, wow. They're about to get rocked hard, too. U.S. retail sales jump by most in 2 years on car buying rush. The local news channels are probably putting that out. The local news outlets are probably scaring the bejesus out of everyone right now. I don't really see it in my group of friends, though, or my ex-coworkers, that sort of thing, in terms of like a crazy buying rush or panic to buy things that are made majorly in China. The financial crisis of 2025, better to be ready. Are you guys ready? You guys got your bags packed? Hopefully you got enough Bitcoin. That's all I gotta say, and some gold too. All right. Let's see. Anything else on Fox Business? No, I don't think we checked the CNBC market yet. Breaking chip stocks fall as Nvidia and AMD warn of higher costs from China export controls. Retail sales increased 1.4% in March. Yikes. Right, yikes. Greater than expected. People are buying up stuff like crazy, apparently, since March. They can just piss off. Stock slide, Nvidia dragging down. What is going on? Damn, my stream is not happy today. Jim Cramer's top on 10 things to watch in the stock market. Jim Cramer. Guys, I'm sorry. My stream is looking like it's still chopping around. I apologize for that. Get back in the chat real quick. Can see here well. Okay, can't gain any ground in the market until the VIX decides to sleep under 20 points, says Jim Daringer. Damn. I may have to have you on the show at some point, Jim. You're bringing all the alpha to the stream today, every day. Let's bet Otaku your odds on today's Powell speech. I think the market will go up sharply. Rumors are he will show some green lights on the bond market. Stay away from what Jim Cramer's advice is. Of course, no, you got to trade exactly against him, man. He's been calling for $1 million Bitcoin. Of course, by saying that we'll never get to $1 million Bitcoin. Oh, God. The Dixie right now, still holding on there, about 99.5 currently. Keep an eye on that as well. But Bitcoin is liking that a little bit. It's still uncertain where we're going to land on the grand scheme of things today. Yeah, we're going to probably see a big move downward for everything. Bitcoin will, of course, follow a little bit, and then I feel like it'll break out later on. After all that. Okay, so what else we got going on? Anything else talking about anything? Let's check the crypto news right now. Check, of course, where Polymarket is looking at recessions. I'm curious to see where this opened at. It was 54%. Yeah, it's still 54%. Recession here in the United States. Of course, betting on Polymarket. Brought to you by Polygon. That's right, Polymarket's on Polygon. For those who don't know, Polygon's still Matic. Polygon is still alive. Prime Minister of Canada to be elected. Still looking at Mark Carney, at least in the betting markets. Fed decision in May at 85% now. Wow, 85% now at a no change for May. Next president of South Korea. I'm not sure exactly what is going on there. Wow, they have that many people running. Jeez, crazy. Apparently, this Lee Jae-myung is looking to be the winner. Will Trump remove the 10% blanket tariff in April? No, 7% chance. Will Meta be forced to sell Instagram or WhatsApp in 2025? Not really likely. Okay, those of course are what everyone's betting on in the poly market right now. Fear and greed index for the stock market. I wonder what this is now since we started the live. Sitting at 19, still in extreme fear. We haven't got back down to 4. Remember the cap? The bottom is 4. Crypto fear and greed for the cryptos as well, sitting at 29 in fear. Yeah, we of course last night were a little higher than that. We were trying to get closer and closer to that 50 percentile neutral range, but we were like in the 37-40 range. All right, and let's take a look at all assets. I wanted to bring this up because I saw Bitcoin, of course, starting to climb back up. Of course, ahead of Saudi Aramco again, back to that number 8 in market cap as everything else starts to come back down, giving us opportunity, of course, to flip other things. Although silver is continuing this entire rally with gold, I don't think yeah, I don't think we're going to see Amazon get flipped by Bitcoin and silver today. Maybe tomorrow. I think silver is close enough as it is, and Bitcoin needs to get at least back up to $100,000 Bitcoin to flip Amazon again. All right, so got crypto bubbles. What is this? I'm joking, guys. It's a pretty red day, though. Pretty red on the day. On the hour, though, looks like we're coming up a little bit. Radium's back. Wow, Radium's back out of nowhere. 6.6% today for Radium on the last hour. It's having a bit of a move. Something going on over there. They may have some sort of convention presence or something. I don't know. Fart coin's up again. 1.6% on the hour. Let's go back to the day because it's ridiculous. Jasmine down 10% on the day. What are the big movers? We got XCN down 15% on the day. Again, these guys have plenty of room to shed some gains, right? I mean, they just ran like XCN just ran like 125% on the week. Down now to 94. Jasmine's still down. Still down a bit, but still producing at least 34% gains. So, of course, those are the biggest movers in the past week or two. Radium, of course, I do want to just mention, is up 45%. I wonder what's going on with Radium right now. But I do not have a stake in that game. I'm sure none of you guys do as well. All right, so that's what's going on right now with crypto bubbles. Let's take a look at the, I'm curious on the week, the top 200 coins. We got Popcat moving back up again. What the hell? This freaking meme coin came back from the dead. 85% for Popcat right now on the week. It's crazy. Nothing really else. I mean, out there I can really, it really catches my eye. I'm like, okay, Virtual Protocol's up 20% on the week still. AIOZ, Pulse Chain, 22%. I mean, it is what it is. Is that Astronova? A star? I'm not sure of that project. I'm not sure what that is either. It's just too many damn coins, guys. Top 300 in the week, too. Everything's still up pretty significantly on the week. Swift Coin's up 60% on the week still. If you guys are familiar with that project, you'd like that one. Alchemy, is it Alchemy Pay? No, that's not. That's Alchemist. ACH is Alchemy Pay. That's right there. 50% still on the week. If you guys are interested in that project, that's still up. I want to know what's still up to buy, man. What is still a good buying opportunity right now on the top 100? Let's go back to the top 100, and then we'll look at something else for a bit. Fartcoin's still up 190% on the month. Are you kidding me? Holy crap! Biggest, I mean, obviously Mantra. I do have some news that we got into Mantra too. It looks like Mantra's selling off a little bit more now today too. Pi is down 54%, so that thing can go down to the gutter. I don't care. I have such a bias against that dumb coin from 2021. Now, of course, if you guys are not familiar with Pi coin, it was a cell phone mining slash not even social. It was a free mining app that launched in 2021 to create a network on mobile phones. You hit a button and then you mine something. Yeah, you mined a coin, and then you could just keep stacking forever and just keep mining coins. And I remember one of my friends showed me that back in 21. And I was just like, this is just jank, man. What is this? And of course, they didn't have the token listed ever until the beginning of this year. So very sus on that project, but still, yeah, it did a big move when the token launched, like every coin does, and it got into the top 20, top 30. Something weird going on with that project. I still wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole, but that's just my bias on it. I do not recommend people buying it, but it is down the most on the month with Mantra. So those are the ones we're looking at right now, being the ones if you want to invest anything into right now in the top 100, and you believe in those projects. I don't. Then go right ahead. Say's down 15%. Nothing's really in the double. In at least down at least 20%. IMX, Immutable X down 30%. Jupiter, I mean, those are solid projects, 30% on the month. BSV, if you guys believe in that project, that's 20 now, almost 20%. ICP as well. All right, so that's pretty much the on Optimism too. I missed Optimism. Ethereum's down 20%. Damn. Oh my god. I keep forgetting this thing exists, but of course all of our coins are built on top of it. 1400. It touched 1400. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk? All right, and I can't believe that Fetch. Fetch is still down into the gutter too. Man, this is 26, still in 26, top 30. All right, let's get back into Bitcoin, see where it's at right now. Take a look at of course, the legacy TradFi markets, see how dead they are. And Bitcoin's still holding 84, pretty strong. I mean, hopefully we can keep this going. Let's look at the lower time frames here. Yeah, it's rolling on over. Retesting right now, 84. See if we can keep head above water here. If not, then we're going back down to the shadow realm. We're about ready to find out in the next 5, 10, 15 minutes. All right, so let's get back in the chat real quick, see how you guys are feeling. Danny is pissed, apparently. Danny, super Danny. Not so super today, though, it looks like. Radium is going up because Trump coin gonna jump up. I didn't know there was a connection to Radium and Trump coin. It's on Solana, right? Trump. I didn't know Radium is a layer 2 on Solana. Let's see what's going on. Let's bet Taku, your odds today. Powell's speech. Okay, yeah, we meant that. Silver has disappointed me for a decade, says Jim. Yeah. Radium is going up because of the Trump yes thing. And the NKN is my dark horse. NKN is your dark. Jim Daringer, what do you got going on with NKN? That's what I want to know. Let's take a look at NKN real quick for Jim. The Jim. Let's pull up, I don't know, CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, something quick. Just something quick and dirty to bounce on in. CoinMarketCap, why not? Boom. NKN for Jim. What is that? Your dark horse, eh? NKN. Well, it is right now, just look at the total market cap. We've got a 786 million out of 1 billion market cap supply, so about 75% or more, almost 80% of the total market supply is out there, circulating right now. That's not bad. We've got about the product. What is this here? NKN, a new kind of network. Really? And a new kind of network for Jim there. Is a network that focuses on creating a decentralized and open source network protocol for public blockchain-based peer-to-peer networks. Share networks between the internet connectivity. Its main objective is to address challenges faced on today's internet, such as centralization, scalability issues, and security concerns. All right, so you're probably, you're comparing this one to like Pi, right? I probably would throw more money at this than Pi. It's for sure. I'm sure about just building, secure networks. Obviously, then we know the biggest one out there, guys. We know the biggest network in the entire world right now, it's the most secure, is Bitcoin. So that's where I have a majority of my my net worth in. But I mean, I could take a little bit more of a deep dive into that one day when I'm bored, for sure. But it looks like a solid project from at least the fundamental standpoint. I'd have to read the white paper a little bit to know more. Bitcoin market cap now reaching 64%, guys. 64%. You know what Michael Saylor has to say about
this entire idea of like 60% dominance is bullshit, ridiculous, stupid, right?
That's right. It should be 100% dominant. 99% dominant. Of course, Michael Saylor's crazy rants from 2021. I miss those days, man. I miss those days. It was such a better space back then, I feel like. Anyway, 84K right now for Bitcoin, still holding on to 84,000. Let's finish up with the chat real quick and then check on back in with Bloomberg, see what else is breaking. Why is Danny pissed? That's what I want to know. We'll get to it. Duet Stream says index market, Radium, CRV, and SBR. It memes now. Mew right now apparently getting some movements. Danny says I used to mine it, got pissed because I couldn't put it in an exchange to trade the coin. Yeah. Well, I guess a lot of people had that issue trying to get their tokens off of that platform when it was starting to get launched, right? It was a weird. I actually I downloaded the app because I did have I don't know, few thousand of it from 2021. I did download the app just to play in the little thing. I even staked it all or whatever, locked it all up, and I don't give a crap about this damn thing. They had some weird options. You had to like KYC yourself. What the freak? It was a mess, man. And of course, right before they went live on their launch, of course, CoinMarketCap and the likes of CoinGecko were warning everyone that it was an IOU based on IOUs, not actually liquidity that the token project was holding. There's weird stuff going on with that token, man. And Infrastructure Tau says, do it stream. Danny says, you would get notification bombed if you weren't constantly mining. Yeah. A guy in my work was mining Pi for ages too, and he couldn't sell it. Yeah. Also, newly released kernel. Yeah, you were talking about other projects right now. Yeah, you're looking into Duet. Danny says, my friend got me into it. I guess I got a multiplier. The more people he referred and were mining. Yeah. Yeah, that was the entire thing too. It was built like a Ponzi as well. Duet Stream says, also ZK and Virtual gonna be my dark ride. Virtual, I still have a small bag of Virtual. I think it's gonna do well, but I'm just not betting too much on that narrative, right? That trend. The AI trend, I think, is going to be one of the last things people care about right now with the rest of the tariffs and the collapse of the economy and everything else. Bitcoin right now getting above water. It looks like 84.1. Look at that. We're getting back up there, guys. Let's see if we can at least get above 84.2. And we have a clear path to at least try to get back as high to the top of these top echelon levels of 85K and beyond. 86, yeah, we'll see. The market's just really not feeling it today. Man, we've had to really poke Bitcoin with a stick the last few days. Also, ZK Virtual is going to be okay. Yes, Jim Derringer says people need to remain patient. Bitcoin needs to hit and dominance and high point before it alts run. Exactly. But as I mentioned before, all the nation states, all the governments, all the corporations, all the people, right, of the planet right now are chasing one freaking asset, and that's of course Bitcoin, hitting unprecedented levels, 64% dominance in the midst of all the. I mean, we have a sea of coins we have never seen before. There are millions of tokens now. Back when I first started, man, there was only like 3,000 tokens. That was it. 3,000 tokens. Now there's millions. There's millions of tokens. So there's a lot more tokens for money to move through. And that's going to be weird. It's going to be weird compared to the last bull run. And of course, right now we're seeing all the big players just jump right into Bitcoin. And even with all that momentum, I just showed you guys dominance, right? Even with all that momentum, Bitcoin dominance is sitting at almost the same exact level it was right before the 2021 breakout into altcoin season, where Bitcoin fell off in dominance. It obviously doesn't mean that Bitcoin's price fell. It didn't. We rallied in the middle of altcoin season, but of course we had a lot more money in the entire crypto space to share. Right now, it doesn't seem like we're going to get a similar, at least it doesn't feel to me, we're going to get a similar narrative, right, that we saw play out in 2021. Bitcoin hit as high as 70% dominance in the likes of only 3,000 tokens or 4,000 tokens versus where we are now with millions. Millions of tokens, millions of projects there for money to move through. So I just don't know. It's weird to you can't really say that it's going to play out the same way just because now there's so many more tokens. You'd say there's more players too. There's more players and money in the markets. So it's going to be really interesting to see what happens. But that's of course why we diversify. And yeah, we have a play in both worlds. My friend got me into let's see. Okay, we're almost caught up, guys. Right now, an amazing time to buy a lot of these old, beaten down tokens with good fundamentals. Says Jim. Yes, 100% Jim. El Salvador president was not in the White House yesterday for no reason. Exactly. Well, a big part of that, at least the optics on that, are that he was there for the prisoners, right? That we keep sending over to El Salvador. But of course they had to have a few Bitcoin conversations. Him being, of course, the first Bitcoin president. It was the first Bitcoin country. Of course, Mr. Trump, Sir Orange Man, cannot claim that. No, he can't. He's a little late. All right, let's get back into some other metrics right now. See what's going on with the news. Anything breaking with CNBC? No. Dow falls more than 200 points. Slides 2% as Nvidia drags tech down. All right, so it's still pretty much the same thing. Everyone's still talking about that. Let's see what they have to say.
LLM and AI development. The bigger question here is NVIDIA or for that matter, AMD, the only way to kind of stop China's progress with AI? Or should the administration be looking at a much broader cut? And that would include, the semi-cap equipment vendors like ASML and the other fab-related vendors which China is doing business with to build their own fabs. Remember, these are the ready chips that they're using for AI. They're also investing in fabs. So you have to ask yourself, do you need...
All right, they're still just going through the entire details of the whole thing. Let's see, anything else with Fox Business? Trump tariff gamble, Tesla, same thing. Yeah, it's pretty much covering the same crap. All right, let's check our space for some news headlines. Let's see if anything's coming out of our space in crypto. Bitcoin ETFs, an outflow run with modest rebound of 1.4 million. They end their outflow run. Of course, everyone's looking to go into a little bit more safety into the ETFs. Seized but not settled. Report claims China holds 15,000 Bitcoin amid ongoing trade war. That's interesting. Obviously, we had the likes of Bitwise CEO Matt Hogan. Was it Matt Hogan? I don't think so. Come out and say, of course, that China is trading Bitcoin back and forth with Russia right now to settle, I think, energy trade and oil, that sort of thing right now. So they're at least using it. Of course, guys, getting any use out of Bitcoin is positive for our space, even if it's not our allied countries. That's the thing, too, I'm getting really annoyed with. It's just like thinking about how I have to represent my country at all times of all days. Like, they do not own me! Damn it! I am not owned by the United States government! That's why I'm like I'm really getting excited. Maybe get the hell out of this country once we get this dumpster fire going. I haven't decided yet, though. Trump to launch Monopoly-inspired crypto game. We talked about that last night. I'm still not sure what blockchain they're building that on. If you guys have found anything about that, let me know in the chat. It's interesting play towards the end of the year, if we can find out. It's coming. Actually, it's going to be released within the next 14 days, so we'll find out soon at some point. Bitcoin surges briefly as experts warn of possible recession. Yes, we love recessions. No, we don't. We definitely don't. Our altcoins are not going to love our recessions, guys. It might be time to diversify back into Bitcoin if you guys do not have any. Yeah, and of course you don't want any of these laying around either, right? Get rid of all those things. Burn them if you can. They don't tear very easily. But they definitely burn really well. All right, what else we got? Anything else, man? There's nothing today, guys. I want more chaos. I mean, Nvidia falling. That's good. It's a start, but it's also a bubble. I mean, how much higher can Nvidia really go realistically? In the grand scheme of things, the whole S&P/Y is, the S&P 500 has been a freaking bubble. Look at this. Pudgy Penguins join Solana validator ecosystems through Solana Strategies partnership. So we got some news out of Pudgy Penguins right now. Swedish lawmakers call for Bitcoin inclusion in national reserves. There we go. The Swedes are getting into Bitcoin. Swedish. I always get the Swedish and the Sweden and the Swiss mixed up. Swedish lawmakers want Bitcoin added to national reserves using seized assets with law enforcement agencies. Sweden may follow the U.S. strategies by holding confiscated Bitcoin instead of selling it to raise reserves. Guys, we're getting into a hodl mentality with countries and nation states. When I read this, man, it takes me back, man. I'm just like, this never would have been even a talk in 2021. Wow, 2020 to 2025 has been an interesting world to live in. Wow, I just can't get over it. Swedish lawmakers have asked government to consider adding Bitcoin to the country's national reserves. Proposal came through two letters sent to the finance minister, Elizabeth Savanteston, I can't pronounce that, guys, I'm sorry, by Rickard Norden and Dennis Diakarev. I just pronounced that with like a Hispanic Spanish accent. These parliament members presented different approaches, but shared a common goal of a Bitcoin as a strategic reserve asset. This also comes in just a day after we just announced, we just covered it yesterday. Germany was looking to do the same thing with its Bitcoin reserves as well. Swedish lawmakers urge finance minister explore national Bitcoin reserve. Swedish lawmakers propose adding a national reserves, highlighting its role to digital gold and safeguard against economic uncertainty. The race has begun. Let's freaking go! Yes! Oh man, this is gonna get wild, guys. This is gonna get wild. America still hasn't come out and announced what they're holding. What the F? We're a week late. Week and 3 days late from announcing how much we're holding. The entire week last week. They were supposed to do it last Monday. All right. So, yeah, it looks like, of course, Sweden is getting in on this. Germany is getting in on this. China's getting in on this. Did I miss any? Any big ones out there? Yeah, everyone's jumping on in. OKX launches in the U.S. $500 million Department of Justice settlement. Okay, anything else going on right now? Inflation hits 1.3%. Bullish signal for XRP, digital assets. That might be it today, guys. That might be it for the morning roundup. Let's see if anything else going on with Bloomberg right now. But that's big. Again, Sweden. Jesus. All right, let's see. What else we got? What are they talking about? They're on break. They're on break. We can at least check the headlines over there and see if there's anything else popping up. Not really. China opens U.S. talks, prospect names, point person, yada, yada, yada. Same stuff. Harvard's $9 billion battle. This is all this old news from yesterday, too. Okay, so that might be it today, guys. That might be all I got for you this morning in the chaos, in the midst of just waiting for a downturn for the dollar. Speaking of the dollar, Dixie is still at 9.95. Good day, guys. All in all, a good day. Good day for Bitcoin and gold and silver. Of course, the likes of what Robert Kiyosaki has told everyone to be purchasing. Look at this cup and handle about to play out, too. Look at this. Wow. About 5 minutes on the 5-minute chart. The 15-minute chart looking nice. Yeah, look, we're about ready to blow. There it goes. Boom! 84.3. We are rushing. Are we rushing back into Bitcoin? More than likely. More than likely here. Pretty cool stuff, though. Of course, pumping all the way back up would be 85.6, 85.5 would be the next target. My guess is if we can get above 85, that would be the breakout. And if the Dixie keeps falling throughout the day, it's going to probably pump in a big way. So keep an eye out for that, guys. It's looking pretty bearish out there for all assets. But, yeah, Bitcoin's still holding in. Still holding in. All right, before I go, let's catch up with the chat real quick. Next cycle is a lot closer than people think. Bitcoin moving back to above 69K to 100K isn't even spectacular of a move. 100%, Jim. We're not even into still cheap territory, which is $137,000 Bitcoin to 190,000. What is it? 186,000, whatever. We're still early. We're still early. Yeah, we got Jim. Do it says Jim Derringer exactly. ZK virtual CELO SSV CRV. They gonna pump in next cycle. Jim Derringer also says we barely overtook the previous market top for the total market cap. In my opinion, beginning of a larger move. Time horizon may not be people's liking, but something is coming and around the corner. That is 100% Jim. Always bringing the alpha on my stream. I love it, man. I love you, man. All right, so I'm going to call it for the stream for now. Guys, keep an eye out for what happens today with the Fed. And, yeah, we'll see you guys again tonight, of course, with the Crypto Chaos in the evenings at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please, again, don't forget to like, subscribe, do all the things down below if you like what you saw here today. And I will catch you guys again soon. Oh, Crypto Otaku. No coffee. Signing out. Later.
CBOE that BlackRock and Fidelity's proposals are insufficient.
We can make the dollar the most attractive currency by continuing to have the rule of law.
You always print money to do that.
I suppose it would diminish our status as the reserve currency.
Just shut up. There's no expectation of privacy above me in the sky.
So Bitcoin is the solution because you can buy Bitcoin right.
Well, guys, if you have a bull out there, you know what I'm talking about. You know who that special person is, right? Just give them a hug today. They might need it. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Peace.
Bet.